There we go. Vi aspettiamo. What? Why? Well, can't come to have a party in Milan, come on. Yeah. She did it once, she could do it twice. No, Antosulfo is. I am. Martin, are you serious? What about me? What about my love? Our love. I was here before her. Yeah, it is. We share a lot. Yeah, I appreciate it actually. I appreciate it a lot. No. I appreciate it. The tent is very big, it's very important, yeah.
Super.
Eccoci qua, adesso sì. Come stai?
Buonasera! Anto, come stai? Applausi, partiamo con applausi.
Ciao Eli, ciao
Buonasera.
Martin, ciao chat, ciao Violi, ciao Briz, ciao a tutti. Martin, tutto bene?
Ragazzi, avevo una fame allucinante e mi sono mangiato i capelli. Sono
Sì.
arrivato in tardi
Erano
così,
saporiti?
famissimo. Mamma mia, saporissimi. Tra l'altro il mio barbiere
Mhm.
è un ragazzo che gioca all'Orcana con noi.
Ah, ma pensa te.
Sì,
Cosa
sì.
gioca? Così
Sta male.
capisco se è un bravo barbiere oppure no.
Lui gioca solo mazzi pazzi, ok? Lui è la classica persona che se non gioca almeno una decina di carte Spice non è contento. Ogni tanto chiede nella chat, qualcuno ha carte mai sentite? E gli chiedo, ma è Lorcana o Magic? E lui fa, no, 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 è una carta di Lorcana. Vado a vederla e dice, ma interazioni strane. No, però gli ho detto che ho iniziato a giocare discard e mi fa, ok, tu sei pronto per diventare come Anto Sulfo, qui te li taglio tutti.
Grazie, molto gentile. Martin è appena stato bannato, il suo ultimo TG Lorcana, quindi goditelo. Ciao Violi, ciao Fason, va bene, allora senza ulteriore indugio io direi che facciamo così e buonasera Cami.
Cami!
Buonasera a tutti, buonasera
Ciao,
ragazzi, buonasera chat.
come stai Cami?
Bene, voi come state?
Alla grande, sempre felici.
Con quel taglio nuovo?
Rinfrescante, visto che qui fa
Sì,
caldissimo.
sì, sì.
Ma no,
Ho dovuto
devi
accendere il
bannare
riscaldamento.
Marvin Baltasar, è quello il nome, Briz.
No, non è vero,
Marvin
no, non
Baltasar,
sono io.
è quello.
È
Allora,
il mio alter
Cami,
ego.
tu stai bene?
Sì,
Tutto a posto?
sì, 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 sì,
Stasera abbiamo anche una
tutto
notizia che
bene,
riguarda te, tra l'altro.
è vero. Sì,
Attenzione.
che emozione, wow. Però
Allora,
prima partiamo con la Lucana National Cup che ce la siamo
prego,
persa in queste settimane.
prego, vai pure.
Allora, siamo entrati nella quarta tappa, anche se ovviamente alcuni negozi devono fare la terza, e siamo più di 1500 giocatori totali, con una media di circa 500 giocatori a tappa tra tutti i negozi.
Bene, direi che continua il trend positivo di questa bella iniziativa. Io
Alla grande.
domani giocherò la quarta tappa.
Dici un
Eh,
po', Anto, come sta andando dal lato tuo questa LNC?
Fino ad
Sono
oggi,
faville?
fino ad oggi bene. Poi vediamo. Poi vediamo
In che senso
perché...
fino ad oggi?
Esatto, guardalo lì
Ecco,
che
Conte
ride.
che ride.
Sono lì che...
Eccolo.
No, non credo. Esatto. Stiamo parlando di LNC. LNC, Luca, non stiamo parlando di serate normali, perché le ultime due serate normali sono andate... Aiuto. Non sono andate molto bene, però vabbè, si vince e si perde, no Martin?
Assolutamente, soprattutto se non vengono utilizzati i flauti si perde.
Questo è vero, sì. Sì, sì, sei primo, Luca. Tu sei primo, io sono secondo e poi terzo, incredibilmente, c'è Mattia. E io e
Sto
Luca
male.
sappiamo. Ma avete detto a Sulfo che dovrà castare la fase finale della LNC? Ah, e a quanto pare tocca. Tocca. Non vedo l'ora.
Mamma
Ma è per
mia.
quello difatti che sto mollando un po', Angi, perché dopo aver vinto le prime ho detto no, se no rischio poi di dover andare a giocare, allora sto un po' mollando.
Sarebbe fighissimo, Anto, riuscire a castarti.
A castarmi da solo
Sarebbe
sarebbe
fighissimo.
divertente. A
Sì,
castare mentre
se giochi e
gioco.
nel
Ma
frattempo...
che bravo questo giocatore di Amberstein.
E nel frattempo nella chat ti autocommenti che giocatore.
Esatto. No, ce ne volevano 8, Luca. È stata una serata davvero disperata. Cioè, chi ha visto la live lo sa. Va bene. Ok, quindi complimenti sempre all'Orlig e all'Orcanita, a tutti i negozi che hanno deciso di unirsi a partecipare, ai giocatori che stanno facendo del loro meglio. Quindi bravi tutti. Bene. Poi c'è una notizia. Questa è importante, no? Cami per te questa. No, perché non
Super
sento più
bomba.
Cami? Ok?
Allora, ieri nei nostri canali social è stato... Ci
No, sì,
sono?
sì.
Ci sei
Si
adesso.
sente
Ecco,
forte e chiaro.
ok. È stato annunciato il torneo Influencer che si svolgerà il 10 maggio, scusate, io vado indietro, nel multiverso.
Oppure 10 maggio 2026. Siamo così.
Nel multiverso a Saronno, in provincia di Milano.
Che in
Anche
realtà
se
ci hanno
qualcuno precisava
corretto.
provincia di Varese.
Esatto, mi raccomando, Varese.
Qualcuno ci ha bacchettato, è in
Allora,
provincia di Varese.
persone di Varese, è stato già punito il responsabile di chi ha messo Milano, è stato messo alla gogna, quindi non preoccupate. Ok? Va bene. E di che si
Quello
tratta?
che ha
Che
messo
cosa...
Milano secondo me è bolognese.
Allora, 28 star della community di Lorcana si sfideranno usando un formato del tutto originale Lore League, ovvero il VHS.
Che bel nome, Martin? VHS è proprio
Però-
bello, come no.
Che vuol dire Villain, Heroes and Stories.
Esatto.
Ovvero i content creator dovranno ideare e sfidare gli altri con un mazzo sempre di 60 carte con personaggi, oggetti, azioni provenienti da un unico film Disney. E
Bellissimo.
la cosa bella è che è possibile utilizzare tutti e 6 colori.
Fantastico. Fantastico. L'unica limitazione appunto è scegliere una storia e vedere un po' di... Mamma mia, che bello, non vedo l'ora di giocarci. Martin, tu ci sarai?
Eh sì, castiamo Anto io e te.
Ieri sono stati
Eccoli
presentati
qua,
quindi i
Ma
primi,
che
no?
giocatore!
Abbiamo il nostro Anto Sulfo, Giulia, Silvia, Erika e poi oggi sono stati annunciati anche altri 4 volti.
Aspetta, poi andiamo sugli altri
Cos'è
4
questa
volti, ma
cosa?
qua chi c'è?
È questo.
Molto
Allora, avrò
bene.
l'onore per la prima volta di castare questo bellissimo torneo insieme a Samir. Ciao Samir,
Bene, bravi
sono già
ragazzi.
emozionata.
Bravi
Sì,
ragazzi, che ci
bello.
permettete di divertirci a noi e voi invece vi toccherà lavorare.
Esatto.
Sono molto contento.
Per una volta, dai.
Bene, e oggi
Brava
sono stati
Cami.
annunciati,
Brava,
quindi tutta
meritatissimo.
questa settimana, ogni giorno verranno annunciati nuovi
Esatto.
illuminatori, nuovi influencer. Oggi ne sono stati annunciati altri 4, giusto?
I ragazzi di Tales of Lorcana, Arnaldo, Lorenzo e George e il nostro Martin.
Molto bene, bene,
Va bene,
bravi.
allora. Ho già cucinato, Anto.
Ah, hai già
Chissà che
cucinato, hai già
sarà
Inviata la
fatto?
lista? Sì, già pronta.
Wow!
Bene, bene.
Niente spoiler, niente spoiler.
Ma mi
No.
raccomando, inviatemele tutte quante, le liste, cari influencer, che ci penserò io a metterle tutte al sicuro. No?
Sì, net decking. Sì.
Bene, bene. Bene, anche questa è un'altra bella iniziativa, ci puntiamo tantissimo, è un progetto che è partito, io credo, dalla Winter che si lavora a questa cosa qua, quindi finalmente il 10 cominciamo, mettiamo in pratica tutti questi mesi. Non vediamo l'ora. Va bene. Prossima notizia, cosa abbiamo?
Anche io nel tuo mazzo non voglio vedere nani.
Così, questa è una
Ho detto
discriminazione che
tutto.
io non accetto, questa. Le persone basse è giusto che possano anche loro far parte dei mazzi, quindi non mi piace,
No,
è un
no.
atteggiamento molto
Sta parlando di me. Sta
screditatorio.
parlando di me, sta
Basta.
parlando.
Prossima notizia.
Non se ne può più.
Attenzione.
Allora, esatto, ieri è stato rilasciato il nuovo Ravensburger Play Hub, la piattaforma che con il regno di Jafar sostituirà del tutto Melee. Anche se ovviamente per il momento sembrano esserci
Parole
dei piccoli
forti.
problemini.
Parole forti perché
Dei piccoli problemini.
è stata annunciata, pubblicata e subito chiuso il sito.
Subito, oggi non si poteva chiudere.
Anzi no, sai qual è la
Funziona?
canzone
Funziona?
giusta da mettere?
No.
Quella è la canzone giusta, esatto.
Mamma mia.
Bellissimo, perché tu vedi tutti questi influencer condividere il link per accedere al sito è tutto un 404.
Esatto.
Esatto, è tutto un 404.
Volevi,
Sì.
giusto, bravo Briz, è vero.
Esattamente. Ho visto la storia di Brizzi, ma vuole.
Io però, allora, diciamo una roba, io sono molto contento di questa iniziativa, spero che davvero possa fare la differenza, spero che Melee davvero, sinceramente, possa essere messo da parte perché ci ha creato un sacco di problemi, quindi bravi loro, e anche divertente il fatto, correggetemi se sbaglio, che io posso direttamente caricare lì il deck che giocherò poi al torneo a cui mi sono iscritto, no? Quindi, altro passo ulteriore, no?
Esattamente.
In teoria è uno
Sì,
strumento che
sì, sì,
per
sì,
i
sì, ti puoi
TO
creare il
sembra
mazzo.
miracoloso, tutto in uno.
Bravissimo.
Sì, 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 sì. Ma la piattaforma, cioè è bella. Ieri ho provato, mi sono iscritta, l'iscrizione in sé per sé è facilissima, ma ci ho messo all'incirca 30 minuti
Mm.
per i caricamenti. È strutturata bene. Ci sono tutte le carte, te le puoi scegliere tramite colore, tramite costo, ti puoi fare i tuoi mazzi, hai il tuo armadio, tra virgolette, e quindi insomma ci sono già vari tornei, i prossimi tornei ovviamente in Italia credo per ora non ci sia alcun torneo, visto, vedo tutti quelli americani, inglesi, così, però è strutturata bene,
Bene,
se andasse.
va bene.
Comoda anche per i local game store, per visualizzare anche quelli che sono poi classici local convenzionati e magari
Esatto.
non sapevi che vicino a te c'è un nuovo local che partecipa
Sì,
all'iniziativa di Lorcana e fa quella che è un championship.
ok. Andiamo al prossimo.
Esatto.
Oh, questa è una notizia che per chi
Sono
colleziona
tornati
l'Orcana... Prego.
nuovamente il raccoglitore e il deck box in collaborazione con Ultra Pro. Eccolo
Ma non l'hanno
lì,
già fatto?
non ce n'erano più.
Non ce n'erano più, erano scomparsi dal mercato. O lo riuscivi a prendere a Lucca oppure goodbye, caro Martin.
Esatto.
Mm.
E
Me l'hanno
quindi
preso a
sono
Lucca,
nuovamente
sincero.
disponibili. Li avevano già resi disponibili con l'uscita della settima, ma ci sono stati dei problemini.
Certo.
Sono ritirati un po' indietro e adesso finalmente sono di nuovo usciti. E insomma, i local dovrebbero. C'è proprio il link dal sito che ha fatto vedere Anto, che ci sono diciamo i local che
Dove lo si può trovare,
ehm,
diciamo. Mm?
dove lo si può trovare.
Bene,
Che
perfetto.
fanno la vendita di Lorcana, scusate, mi veniva la
Sì,
parola.
sì, 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 non ti preoccupare. Vabbè, è un oggetto che io ribadisco, l'ho visto dal vivo, si rovina guardandolo, quindi compratelo sapendo che non potete prenderlo e buttarlo nello zaino, ragazzi e
Darlo.
ragazze.
È un po' delicato,
Molto
Fammi
effettivamente,
delicato.
e vi dico, il sistema di segnalino dei punti è efficiente, ma fino ad un certo punto. Mm,
No, un'app sarà
Peccato.
sempre più
Potrebbe essere
efficiente in un local o carta e penna comunque rispetto a quello. Va bene.
esteticamente bello.
Cosa sarebbe bello se fosse magnetico? Se ci fosse una pedina magnetica, allora quel segnapunti poteva
Si
essere
può muovere.
divertente. Esatto.
Ah,
Esatto.
Va bene, bene.
vabbè.
Ultima notizia, Cami. Il nostro
Yes, la classifica delle
consueto.
carte più vendute di questa settimana.
Allora, io dico
Partiamo.
che al primo posto c'è Iram. Tu cosa ne pensi, Martin? Chi c'è al primo posto?
Ci sono i cagnolini, cuccioli cercamici.
Ok, Camilla, secondo te chi c'è al primo posto? Tu lo sai già, però.
Esatto, non posso partecipare a questo gioco.
Va bene, ok, andiamo.
Ci saranno
Allora,
Diablo.
quinto posto,
Ma pensa a
Mushu.
te, è perché Alessio, vedi, Alessio trendsetter della scorsa settimana. È
Vero?
merito suo.
Grande Ale. Cucciola.
Quarto posto, il grandissimo Tamatoa.
Tamatoa che ha ancora dei prezzi incredibili, va bene.
Esorbitanti. Qui c'è sempre l'influenza di Martin.
I canidi.
Perché non è finita
Esatto,
qua?
c'ha
Al
ragione
secondo
Luca. Al primo
posto.
posto ci sono i fazzoletti della Tempo, che tutti quelli che giocavano a Iram hanno pianto. Secondo
Al secondo
posto,
posto, la coppia del Lily e il vagabondo. Martin, hai avuto un'influenza incredibile.
No, vabbè, ma
Sì, sì, proprio raffreddore, nevralgia, dolore di
adesso
tutto
mi
ce l'ho avuto.
spiegate però il primo posto.
Al primo posto la Queen
Ma
leggendaria.
perché?
Ma chi la usa?
Non lo so. Ma è da un po' che è in top, eh? Cioè, è da
Eh,
un po' che è sui trend di... Non lo so.
ma
Chiederemo a degli ospiti nascosti, poi.
esatto.
Magari ci
Boh,
saranno delle sorprese nelle prossime settimane che non sappiamo.
vabbè,
Chissà.
è così. Ah, lo sa Luca perché... Lo sa Luca? Vediamo se ce lo
Ecco,
rivelerà
dici
durante
voi
la puntata. In quante lingue bisognerà pregarlo? Oh, ecco perché confondono la marca dei rotoloni Regina, hai capito?
perfetto, benissimo.
Grazie mille, Cami. Ci vediamo
Grazie
settimana
a voi.
prossima.
Alla prossima.
Cami, grazie
Mm,
mille.
Buon
Super
proseguimento
come
a
sempre.
tutti.
E
Ciao,
congratulazioni
ciao.
ancora per la posizione da caster del nostro influencer.
Che
esatto.
bello, non vedo
Sei
l'ora.
bravissima.
Non vedo l'ora di
Grazie,
essere lì, di vedervi.
anch'io. Ciao, ciao
Ciao,
Cami, grazie
ciao.
ancora.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Okay,
Tanto.
Martin, from now on, I think we have to switch our language, right, in English, because we are
Absolutely.
pretty soon we are introducing our two guests, two fantastic players, two discard players, right? That's why I have the green lights behind me in their honor.
And that's why I have this awful haircut. Because I told my barber that I was playing Dinu's discard, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm chopping off a lot of hair."
Okay, so guys, if you are ready, we are ready. There they are, Gabriel Dinu and Luca Rinaldi. Welcome, guys. Nice to meet you.
Ooh, a bit of applause in the chat.
Can you hear me?
Yes, hello guys. How
Oh,
are you?
okay, cool. Guys from the chat, you see? Huh? Top content. Martin, in pratica è scartato. Come on. From now on, chat, try English. Try to write in English, or we are going simply to translate. So,
Dino, they just told me that they've discarded my hairs.
Oh,
They just,
that's a funny one.
they didn't cut it. They just discarded.
okay, so
Did they drew? Did they draw
no,
cards
yes,
out of Prince John?
Oh yeah, they do with Pinchan. With Pinchan. It's
Okay.
actually one of the
The
barber's
pun-
favorite cards.
the pun are starting already. It's already started. It already started. So, guys, how are you? How are you, Gabriel?
Nice. I'm nice. Nice to be there. Thank you guys for having me. And yeah, it was a pleasure to meet Martin in Bologna at the Lore League. Actually, was my first one, and I enjoy every part of it,
Cool, nice.
Especially the food.
especially the food. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, because you're from Belgium, right?
Yes, we have good food in Belgium, but Italy is something special.
You don't have tagliatelle, I guess.
Not of that quality. No.
Mhm.
And sorry, that much as well, because Anto and Luca, you have to know that I invited Gabriel to eat with us. And was like, it's going to be a very, very late one. Like, no worries, I will wait for good food. I'm very, very hungry. As soon as I heard I'm very hungry, I was like, ha ha ha. Be careful to say that you're very hungry with Italians. At the end of the day, he was like, I can't no more. Martin, I can't no more.
Luca, welcome. How are you?
Thank you, very fine. I'm very happy to be here.
Nice, and we are
Our
happy to
pleasure.
have you here. Luca, you were the hero of the Spring League, right? You brought some
only not
joy to our live stream. It was so hard to stream.
We brought him twice on live stream. We wanted like, please,
Yeah,
Luca,
something
on live
different
stream now.
finally, and it was a pleasure to see you busting all those annoying decks.
Thank you. I'm very happy to playing the just one no blue deck of Bologna.
Exactly. Let's give a look to what we are talking about. There it is. Majestic. majestic. Right, Martin?
Beautiful. First of all, we have to give a massive shout out to Luca to be the first in Swiss on a gigantic tournament full of blue. Like, well done. The first in Swiss with the top points, not for rating or anything, like top points. Well done, Luca. Very super.
Thank you.
Gabriel, did you have the chance to play against or play this deck?
Actually not. Since it was not a very popular deck, I didn't face it, and I wasn't playing it neither. But yeah, I know the list quite well. Luca deserves every bit of congrats that we're giving him, because it was not an easy one to bring, and he managed to actually finish first in Swiss, which is a crazy achievement on top of his performance after the cut.
Yeah. Well, big shout out to him. Luca, would you want to take us for a trip to this wonderful deck? How would you describe it? What are the cards you preferred, and best matchup, worst matchup?
So the deck is very hard to play.
Mm-hmm.
One of the hardest things is ink the card.
Mm-hmm.
All the cards are necessary for the playing the game. So it's the hardest decision. The matchup are all blue deck are good because are too slow, and we lost just with Iram then quest a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
So blue red is a very easy matchup. I hit 3 or 4 blue red on the Swiss.
Wow.
I won all this game 2-0.
Wow.
Yeah, and I've played with 2 still blue.
Uh-huh.
The Kiwi version, and is playable. It's not very simple, but nice game. And
super interesting.
I close
sorry, go ahead.
The Swiss.
You make it sound so easy. Right?
Yeah. You know, when you see like a super athlete, like, oh yeah, I can run 100 kilometers in that time as well because it looks so easy. It's the same thing I think by playing this deck. It's super hard. As Luca was saying, like the most important and difficult thing is probably the mulligan and understanding what wing and what not wing. I tried the deck after your top performance on Swiss, and I was like, oh my day, that's like, it's so difficult. And after inking something, you're like, oh no, I should have inked something else. Or like, oh no, I should have played this card instead of this one. And muses. Which is the most important or key card that you want to see every single time in your opening hand? Talk about a little bit about your ideal opening hand or ideal opener.
So there are 2 different gameplay. One with Prince John and one with Diablo. Against blue, John is better. Against other matchup, Diablo is the better one. These 2 are the engine of the deck. So one of these is real necessary.
Super interesting. Seeing like how the 3-drop is the pillar of the hand, and how the matchup changed so much based on this. And another interesting thing that we noticed in this build is like there is not a single card of the new set. Not even one. Not even a single card made the cut.
there is not a card of the last 3 set. They all the same. Yes, that's true.
It's insane.
You peasants.
I don't need
crazy.
3 sets. I just need. Oh my god.
Okay, we have a
Not
question
even a
from the
single
chat from Angelo Mushu of Lore League. Luca, we played against 1 week before at Viterbo, 1 week before the Spring League in Viterbo, and you were playing Blue Steel. Why did you change your mind and play this discard?
So in the last week before the Lore League, I have changed 3 decks, not 2. I have played in Viterbo with Blue Steel.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Saturday? Yes, is the day before I play discard, but the green gray version.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And simple, I don't want to lose by blue red, so I've play lemon lime because is a very easy matchup.
Mm-hmm.
I have played this deck like 20 days before the Lore League.
Okay.
I haven't read any guide. I haven't saw any gameplay, but with a little practice, it's okay. Like 5-6 tournament.
Again,
Interesting.
everything sounds so easy. Gabriel, what do you think about this deck? Is there anything that you will change about this?
I wouldn't say change because I think it was well built for the meta he faced. But I was wondering about some cards that I don't see in the deck, and maybe other people are wondering also about. Since you're singing a lot, you have the muses.
Mm-hmm.
It would be fair to think about Ursula, Deceiver of All, being there, which is not. And since you're very focused on discard, I also see Hypnotize not being there. So I would like to know your opinion in those cards. Did you consider even playing them? And what are the reasons for them not being present in the deck actually?
So Hypnotize, in my mind, is not a very good spell because discard just 1 card and isn't a song. It's very important for this deck. They just want just one action I must play. There is not a song. Is You Forgotten Me, because discard 2 cards. I think Hypnotize is playable just in discard deck without yellow. If you play green and another color, it's okay playing Hypnotize. So probably it's not necessary.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And guys, do you think this is after Hiram ban and after the shift, the meta shift, is this still efficient, playable? Would you change something? Let's start with Luca.
So the deck was very strong against blue.
Mm-hmm.
Now blue red is playable, but is not a tier 0 deck, just like before the ban.
Mm-hmm.
One of the big problem of this deck is discard green gray,
Mm-hmm.
the new pit, the
Oh
big
yeah.
one. This card is terrible for this deck. Destroy all our gameplay.
Yeah.
But actually, this card with gray is not more play, so the deck is viable.
Just for the chat, do we want to remember what this beat
Yeah, I
actually
was
is?
going to take it.
Just so if you want, I have it here. So it's 6 mana, 5/5, green and steel, so you can play it only in these two combination of color. Shift 4, and it quests for 2 and says, while this character is exerted, opposing character can't exert to sing song, and your pirate character gain resist +1. Remember that he is a floodborn villain pirate. So the ability it's of resist +1 when it quests, it's going even on the pit. And it's very strong because it's literally on the perfect curve on turn 3, the pit that we all know and we love and hate, that cost 3, thinkable 3/3, and your opponent can play
Actions
in the next turn. So it's very, very strong, being able to do that on turn 3 and on turn 4 this one, and avoiding the opponent to sing any song. And Luca, your deck, it has a lot of songs. A lot of
Song and singers.
Yeah.
song and singers. Literally, song and singers.
Gabriel, I asked you the same question I asked Luca about the deck. Do you think it's still available? Would you change something to make it available with the current meta?
I think with the current metagame, it's a bit harder to play this deck since red purple is rising, and red purple is generating too many cards with the rabbit boons. They're drawing too much with the library and broom and chanabog questing in there. So I think it's hard sometimes to discard the entire hand because they refill so much.
Mm.
Also, this deck has trouble for challenging and questing, since everything you do with your characters, it's either singing or leaving them ready for Prince John and the Muses, since you don't want to put them at risk of being killed. So against the faster decks, it might be hard. I think you can have some trouble. Also, both decks are now playing Sisu, even Red Blue from Dinkan Founder's version, or Red Purple from Moyen's version. They're both playing Sisus that wipe everything you have in this deck.
Yeah.
So it's very hard.
Yeah, very efficient
Super
against this deck. Okay, in the meantime, okay, our moderators had a poll in chat for the chat. This guy, do you like this deck? And no, I don't have the cards. One, actually. And the second most voted was, oh, there it is. No, I hate it. I guess why.
And I find it very annoying. Like,
Yeah. Okay, that's
And,
fine. That's
I
fine.
have a quick question
It's
for-
fair.
I have a quick question for Luca. Did you face any steel purple? That I expected to see so many steel purple in the meta, but like more than red blue or blue steel. I expected a lot more steel purple decks there. Did you played against any of those?
Actually, I play still purple. Spoiler.
Oh, you're still purple player. Cool.
As I think it's a very good deck. It's not just aggro, but he can do. As a more action, there's not a song, so can contrast the Diablo deck. And I win a lot of game, and I'm very happy when I play it. It's a solid deck.
That's great. And against Amber Emerald, how does it perform? what is, do you think, the kind of a winning ratio between Amber Emerald and Purple Steel? Who is the favorite there?
Amber
The
Emerald.
past and current meta, sorry.
So in the past meta, Purple Steel is very, very difficult because of Iron.
Mm.
Now there's not this monstrous advantage. So play cards like Friends of the other side and Doc is very okay for card advantage.
Okay, cool.
Against aggro deck, the deck doing very well.
Nice.
Super. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go to give a look to another list. Gabriel, you brought this list at Win a Case, right?
Indeed.
Do you want to talk us about this tournament? What was this? Where?
Yes, of course. So it was a tournament in Brussels, Belgium. So that's our actual local TCG that we all play with,
Mm-hmm.
and the main sponsor of the team also.
Oh, cool.
So it was super nice to have a big winner case there and have a event of that size at local.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we were 8 members of the team playing this tournament.
Oh, wow. Yeah, shout out to your team, the Be Prepared team. Show your shirt, please. Show us. Wow,
So
that's
cool.
so cool. I want one.
Anto, we have to take notes.
Yeah, I want one. But I want
So
that
cool.
one.
You want that one signed?
Yeah,
With
exactly.
Dinu.
We can discuss that. But if I give you that one, I won't have another one in Milano, you know.
Oh, we can check. We
Maybe
can
at
see.
the end of the event we can
Let's see.
talk about it.
Okay,
But,
so
yeah,
and
we
a lot of diversity in the meta in this tournament, right?
yes, indeed. Also on that post, I think there's a meta share. I mean, I actually posted a meta share about this
Here,
tournament.
Metafy, or is
No,
it?
on one of my posts, there's a
Okay.
meta share somewhere.
Let's
Let me
see.
find it. Maybe in the comments of that.
In
No,
this
not
one?
even.
No, the next one.
This
one.
Yeah, if you scroll a little bit on my retweets, there is meta share. Yeah,
Oh,
that one.
this one.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. The team posted a meta share of that local tournament.
Cool.
So green purpose was dominant. I mean, most of us played it, and it's also now a little bit popular in Belgium teams. So they also like the list and to try it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's biased, of course. It shouldn't be that many green purples, but the rest of the meta it's pretty much it. As you can see, it's pretty diverse. I mean, the shares are not crazy. Every deck has its
it's represented. Yeah. Wow.
Red purple actually very strong in the meta game. Very scary also.
Martin is happy. It's his deck.
Blue purple made a huge comeback also. I'm really happy to see that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, I think the happiest is one of my teammates, Willy, which is a huge Blurple player. He has played it for many sets now, and he's known for it. So he's super happy to be back on that list.
I'm happy because I play Steel Song, so please, guys,
yeah,
play more Blurple, please.
That's great. Also, Steel Song is back, so
it is.
It's nice. It's nice to see, but Purple still kind of fell short. I feel. I think people realizing it's maybe not that crazy. I think there was a lot of hype around the Purple Steel being a good deck, but I think that it's I think easy to build and easy to play deck. It has a lot of staples and the curves are kind of easy to make and the lines. So but that doesn't make the deck great. The deck has to actually win matchups, have easy matchups, be able to battle for draws in harder matchups. And I feel like Purple Seal sometimes has matchups that you can do anything.
Okay,
So I
let's
can
give a look
understand it.
to the deck you brought, which is this one, right?
Indeed, that's what I played. I made top 8. Was really ahead in rounds. I could have intentional draw the last, but I wanted to play for the record and to have more games and more practice. I just saw that as an opportunity. And yeah, I mean, do you rather want to discuss the list or the matchups first?
Can you
Go for the
just
matchup first.
Yeah.
Talk us about how it all went.
Well, first matchup was against Ember Steel aggro with many daisies and stuff like that. Usually it's a very good matchup for me, but since it was the first round and I had like absolutely no idea what my opponent was playing, he was on the play and I have to mulligan in the blind. I threw away foxes and crabs, not knowing what I was against. I was just trying to shift Diablo and see what's up. I kind of fall short, not having like turn 2s, and they just triple daisy me, and
Oh
I
god.
didn't have the cards for that yet. But usually, this deck can easily survive triple daisy if you just have crap into fox. But I really got them in the blind, so it was 1-1. Other matchups were pretty fine. I mean, have to play.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
green steel discard also.
yeah,
Another
yeah.
1-1. What
Actually, they
happened?
built against green purple very aggressively. So they were playing many Tinkerbells to
Oh,
hope for double Tinkerbell and um, actually kill Diablo plus Prince John that way. They were playing also Cinderella, which is a very smart tech. Since once you have synced, you can challenge with Cinderella ward characters like Prince John.
Yeah.
So that's a way to get rid of it. In this discard matchups, Prince John is very prevalent. You need to eat the Prince John and to battle for a cat advantage. So yeah, 1-1. I managed to somehow win a game against 3 beasts. I don't know
Wow.
yeah, I mean, I have the replay of it, so we can always watch it. But yeah, it's just like playing Elsa, trying to ping the beast and take them down. And at some point, you're also generating a lot of cards with friends, Diablo, Genies, Hypnotize. So the comeback was possible actually.
Okay, cool.
But you have to believe in it because at some point I just wanted to quit the game.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
sorry, 16 Diablos.
Yeah, let's talk
Indeed.
about it.
I mean, it's a lot of Diablos, right? I mean, it's the most I think you can have in a competitive deck. You can always add the other ones, but it wouldn't be that great. Wait, the first 8 Diablos actually are there for shift line, obviously.
Yeah.
I feel like the worst card of the deck is actually the green Diablo because it doesn't do anything. It takes some information of the hand, but Ursula kinda does that better. So yeah, it's just there for shift line and to have a turn 1 because sometimes you just need it. The purple Diablo also gives you good challenge because you have crab and creaky. So
Yeah.
it's really scary to have it sitting there waiting to challenge something. You always wondering if I quest, will I get punished? And so it just threatens you. The 2-drop Diablo is amazing at doing everything you want, singing chills, challenging locations. Is evasive, so it's doing that from a safe space. You can also take down bigger characters like daisies, Jenny, everything that Alice, without it dying, since you can boost with what's called improvise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes with crab also. So and yeah, of course the 3-drop Diablo, which is now not that needed in the deck. I mean, it's always good to have it when you have it, but you're not anymore relying on it that hard. It was a key card of the deck because it was your only way to battle blue decks and Iram the Rose. But now you're more into trying to contest the board and challenge why they play.
Even against a meta that we're seeing like red purple increase and they draw a lot of cards, and even in a meta where blur pulls seem to be like even a potential deck that they go into, even if those decks draw that many cards, do you think that Diablo, the shift line, is not that relevant?
I mean, against blooper, it can be really nice because they take time actually to deal with it. They need Genie, they need to be on the play, because if they go Genie first, then you can Genie Elsa their Genie, so you have an extra turn. They will always Elsa turn 5 kill Diablo, but if you have 3 draws from Diablo plus some ability to sing, you're fine. So blooper is not that big of a deal. I think red purple it's a bit harder if they're playing the Pegasus, the red Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard because they can put Diablo in check and you can't challenge anymore. They have the Brawl, of course. They have Medusa later on and
Yeah.
Elsa. I mean, they have a turn 2, turn 3, turn 5, and turn
Mm.
6 that deals with Diablo. They even have a turn 4 with the
Yeah.
Genie.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not that great. They draw a
And
lot, but they can check the Diablo easily.
now we see that it's very popular to Peter Pan turn 3, turn 4, Iago, challenge a Diablo, and for 6
Yeah.
that is coming evasive and rush. Woo!
Yeah. I know.
That's
Yeah,
why you have to improvise.
I mean, I've tested some lists with more evasive than that, and for Peter Pans, I even went up to 22 evasives at some points, which is crazy. With some aggro versions and Gogo Tamago is also a 2-drop evasive. But yeah, I think that Peter Pan Yago it's great, but if you respect it, then it kind of falls short because Peter Pan Yago only challenges; they don't do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So if
Yep.
you're just being a little bit patient with it, Peter Pan doesn't do anything by itself, nor Yago. So if you force them into playing Yago just to curve and not being able to challenge, then you can improvise it. Then you can just try to play cat advantage. I think that Yago Peter Pan is a good way to stop aggro decks. It's very efficient in that. I think it's even better against I don't know, maybe a blue steel aggro kiwi and those kind of decks. But in the mirror or in other decks that are playing evasives, it depends. It depends how the game goes. If your opponent always quests blindly and doesn't respect anything, then yeah, of course it's gonna be great.
Okay, cool. So, better matchup, what's matchup, worst matchup, and best matchup for this deck?
Yeah, best matchup purple steel,
Mm-hmm.
100%. I think even better than that, the Chana Dog version of Ember Amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which is
because it's
popular lately.
yeah. Yeah, it's popular. I mean, it's good for us. We can just challenge everything they play
Yeah.
easily. Discard their hand when they play. When they have only Chana Bug in hand, you can either discard it. If they play it, you can Bruno. So there's like almost a 90% win rate. It's crazy. But I'd say that aggro matchup in general it's fairly easy.
It's very easy, yeah.
Blue steel and purple steel also. Hard matchups for sure. Anything that still plays Sisu. So red purple with
Mhm.
Sisus, like
Uh-huh.
Moyen's version and Dink and Fast version with Sisus. That's kind of hard to deal with.
I guess so.
Issues are a big problem.
Do you want to go to Dreamborn and give a look to some lists of not Dreamborn, sorry, ink decks? And let's go give a look to that tournament of this Sunday, where we saw this deck, which, yeah,
DKP.
yeah, there it is. Guys, Luca, did you have the chance to see him play in this Sunday?
Yes, I just watched the final.
Mm-hmm. What do you
I think
think about it?
The deck it's okay. I've played Ruby Sapphire last 1 week, but my mind is the deck it's okay. The player is the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, like he said something like that in the interview. Something like, do not net decking because it's not a deck and anybody could play without, some training. Right, Martin?
Can I say something? I just wrote it in the chat.
It dies to beat.
So you play
Fair
Pete,
enough.
and this deck stop. Doesn't do anything
Yeah, for
Doesn't
one
do
turn.
at all. Yeah, but like one turn make complete difference in a Pete deck. And so many times I saw, like, I don't know, I saw people breaking without Hiram.
Mm-hmm.
I play tested a little bit with my group, trying to find solution without Hiram because we have 3 very very strong blue players.
Mm-hmm.
Even trying the solutions, it's interesting that he came up with the song that sorry, it's a bit blurred here. What is the
Which
name
one?
of that song?
All is found. Yeah.
The 5 mana that sing for 5. You can sing it and put it up to card from your discard into your inkwell face down and exerted. Super interesting. But even that it's not enough. If we see even the matchups that he faced, Steel wasn't that popular in that tournament or in the matchup that he faced. And as we were saying, the player makes such a difference. He is putting a lot of hours. We interviewed him. I chatted a little bit with him, and the amount of effort that he put in playing this deck, it's insane. It's literally insane.
Gabriel? A comment about this deck?
Of course, big respect to DKP for winning again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
It
to
feels
back.
like he never stops. Yeah.
No.
And winning not only with his colors, but also winning after a ban in his colors. Of course, he was saying that IRAM wasn't something needed in the deck. It was just an answer to other IRAMs.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I think that the deck, as you said, net decking, maybe picking up for next tournament, can be great for sure. But he also had the benefit of a fresh meta, being ahead of it, having the surprise. People were not expecting him to play Sisu or all his font since it wasn't in the previous versions. So yeah, sometimes you just don't know. When it's best of 2 and you're not ready for a Sisu, it hurts big time, you know.
Exactly.
Because yeah, people were sitting against Dink and Fan thinking, yeah, I already know his list. I know what to expect. I know where and when I can commit and
Mhm.
when I have to respect, be prepared, and so on. But yeah, it made huge difference. He's also playing only one goofy. I mean the goof. Previously he was on 4, so sometimes people can also respect the goof, respect brawl because he's not playing anymore. So I think the player and the timings that he played this list was a very good timing for the list to perform. It might not be as good in upcoming tournaments, or at least this version of the deck.
Somebody in the chat, Gianluca, is saying that in his opinion, Dean chose to lose from super aggro, hyper aggro decks, not counting, not thinking, okay, hyper aggro at the moment is not in meta, and this deck can win against anybody else. What do you think about it, Gabriel?
I think that meta calls is something extremely important in Lorcana. A lot of games are matchup dependent, more than even toss dependent or player skill based. A lot of matchups are just matchup dependent. So having a good meta call is key. We can of course talk about Luca having a huge meta call that helped him a lot. I mean, of course, it involves it requires skill to play the deck, but it also requires, I think, even more skills to choose the right list for the set tournament. So yeah, sometimes it's also like that. You have to go a little bit flippy. You have to wish for not facing the rogue decks or the smaller parts of the metagame. And he did an extremely nice run. He didn't face any discard like green purple.
Yeah.
Something that might be challenging for him. So yeah, it was.
Look, it's what you did the spring, right?
Yeah. In my mind, all is found is a very spicy card in this deck because is very smart for discard deck, but also for aggro deck. Because after all is found, on the turn 6 you can do Sisu. So probably win the game. Anyways,
I have a question now for Anto. How do you think about this list, considering you as a number steel player?
Sorry?
You want to see more people playing this list?
No, I don't think as a number steel player, I'm never happy to see this ink combination. Never. Even without the IRM, they are two colors which are very strong against my colors. And but there's a but. You already talk about Pete, how much he is important. If you know the matchup, of course, you're going to keep it at the mulligan, and you will have to run, but it's not that easy. It's not that easy because he can ramp, he can put a Goofy on board. Grammatala is hard against a lot of very good Umber Steel cards. And also Maui, it's not an hard matchup, of course. In the list that I'm playing at the moment, it's a Steel Song, and this will be very, very, very difficult to win against. With the list I was playing before, you know, with the Dwarf Mine, I think I would have more chances to win. Yeah, because of the daisies and piglets. So it depends.
Interesting. I love even how DKP respects so much Tamatoa. Being able to put pressure on board and being able sometime, because you're playing only 4 copies of Popsicle, to bring back 1 or 2 Popsicle, it makes such a difference. Such a big difference. And considering that by playing 4 Tipos and 4 Sail the Azure Sea, and even the new song, you can cheat it in quicker.
Yeah.
So super interesting. And how is using every single draw engine or kind of it's not even draw engine, because it's card selection. It's doing 1 for 1. It's like looking at top 5, choose 1. Ramp, draw a card. Look at top 2, draw a card. Grammatala is entering and looking at 2, drawing 1. Like super interesting that he maxed out, and how squared is this list. It's very squared. Love it.
Okay, thank you, Dextronic. Welcome. I'm a strong believer in the fact that if you want to overperform in tournaments, you have to take some risk and accept some auto-loss matchup. Yeah, that's right. And the best players can pick a deck, and the only auto-loss is not present in the field, making a meta call. Yeah, sure, they are able to do like that, and we have 2 beautiful examples here with us tonight. Me and Martin, of course. And okay, we've seen some very spicy purple red decks Sunday, right? Guys, what's this card?
Look at that Moana.
Yeah, exactly.
Moana.
What's this?
It's a meta call.
It's a meta call, you say.
I like to see Moana, actually.
There she is.
Tell us, Dinu, why you like to see Moana?
I mean, Moana is a perfect mix between a fox and crab, doing actually both at the same time with the help of Peter Pan. Usually you don't fox or crab turn 3. I mean, you can, but if you want to do both, you have to go by turn 4. So you have to play crab turn 3, then fox turn 4. That way you can benefit from a 4-3 rush and the 3 strength boost. But then you have to bounce the crab, you kind of lose something. Here, the Moana is doing both abilities. She challenges in a rush because of Peter Pan, and I think this list is playing 4 of them.
Yep.
Max out on
it's
shadows.
3.
Yeah,
3 Moanas.
No,
yeah,
sorry,
but
the
for
Peter.
Oh, the Peter Pan. Sorry, excuse me.
So you really max out on challenge. I mean, giving rush to your evasives. So you go turn 3 Peter Pan, then you turn 4 can be either Moana or Genie. Then you have also, of course, Elsa that has a rush by herself, but
Wow.
you can also play another Moana or Genie. Then, of course, you have the shark. Giving rush to shark, it's extremely scary. I think that and it's also super good because Peter Pan, it's actually a 3-drop evasive. It can sync friends from a safe spot, not being in danger. So you can like sync friends, Maui Shark, challenge in a rush, buy back the friends. So it's, yeah, I like this list. I like everything about they're doing. They're cutting crabs and foxes because of Moana doing the work. So I like also how they managed to make space and room for those cards.
Luca?
The thing that I love, sorry, it's the 10 1-drop. 10 1-drop, I think it's the bare minimum. You want to maintain the curve quite stable. This deck, I love it. How much is drawing and respecting the draw against a meta that has a lot of discard.
Luca, what do you think about this?
The list
version?
is spicy. Is a strange version. Probably Peter Pan is very good for challenge all Diablo in the format. So we lose a lot of potential with Rabbit and Flynn against Blue Red.
Yeah.
And for this probably same the player lost in the semi-final and final.
Yeah.
But the list is so good for all metagame with Diablo.
Martin, what do you think about not having Rabbit and Flynn?
So Flynn, when we were talking last week, when we were like, okay, let's try to theory craft or build something, we're like, was one of the first card that I was like, in my opinion, it's almost a must cut, considering that looking at the meta, if Red Blue is going out, Amber Steel is coming back in, and Steel is becoming more and more popular, and it's not pretty strong against Steel, and we see like big bodies coming back into play very quickly. So Flynn, not surprised. I would have cut it Flynn as well. While I'm completely surprised on how this list is maximizing on evasive and on Peter Pancharo. Like Peter Pancharo, this is the key to the deck. Considering even what Dino was saying with like a Maui Shark, it's okay in the list. I think it's stronger in blue red because of the amount of actions. But by having Peter Pancharo, it can become insane. Being able to bring it in with Rush, taking out of one of the characters, and most of the time remaining alive and bringing back whatever song or whatever action this deck is playing, it's bananas. And as Luca was saying, the surprise factor. The surprise factor, it's key. Moana, it's not expected at all. No. So at all, zero. As Dino was saying, like if it has Rush, being able to do Crab and Fox at the same time with one card, so much value.
But guys, do you think that we are going to see a lot of Moana in these colors, or it's just a one-time thing, Gabriel?
No, I think we're gonna, of course, see those decks. I mean, as soon as a deck won or top 8 a big tournament, you'll often see it in small locals for a couple of weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks, because like people love net decking.
Yeah.
I love net decking myself. I mean, those players put so much effort, so much brain into thinking those decks out. And who am I? Not a single game of red purple to reinvent the wheel. So I'm just gonna play those 60s, maybe change 1 or 2 cards as I feel. But I think we're gonna see those decks for sure, even if they don't perform or even if they're not good anymore since the surprise factor is not there. We're gonna see those decks for sure.
Okay, cool. That was.
I have a quick. Sorry, Anto. I have a quick question. As discard players, like first of all, like I know Luca, you're playing all the decks, but how do you feel with this version of Ruby-Amethyst against your lemon lime discard, or I would say like a modernized version with this meta of a lemon lime discard? Luca.
So usually the Ruby-Amethyst is an easy matchup, but without for Peter Pan, Moana.
The classic one. Yeah, right?
Yes, usually if you keep an end with the Diablo Shift and Hidden Cove or Bare Necessities, you can keep the Diablo for 4 tours or more. In this case, is totally not. But the Prince John plan is okay because without rabbit or mass card value, you can discard all the opponent hands.
Nice.
Super. Thank you very much. And Dinu, Gabriel, what do you think about your end against your green purple modernized version? Is it
Yeah, I think it's a terrible matchup. Yeah, I have to be honest. It's not good. You can Diablo because they have Peter Pan that is one of the best answers to Diablo. I think even better than Brawl. Of course, Brawl can take Diablo before it quests, but often the Diablo is shifted, so it's exerted already. And
Yeah.
dealing with it with Peter Pan, and then you're left with a 3-drop that can sing Friends. So it's a lot of benefits from taking it up with Peter Pan. Also, you benefit from Peter Pan giving rush to your 4-drops. So it's super hard for us, green purples. They're making a lot of value. I think the fact that they're not playing the crab, I mean the rabbit, they're not generating that many cards. So maybe the discard plan is something to
Consider, yeah.
keep in mind. If you like one of your best ways to answer the shark is just to discard the entire hand and then Bruno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's you just wait. You don't do anything but Prince John discard, and at some point the Maui Shark is just questing for one. But if you Bruno, then it's gone, and then you're able to quest with all your evasive at yeah. So they have nothing to really beside Brawl and Sisu. They have nothing to. Yeah, there's Elsa, but I mean it's very hard for them to yeah to go and grab your characters if you leave them ready. Prince John especially.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, now I'm thinking about it. If they go even Moana, and they don't do anything with it, and then they go into Elsa with the Moana on the board, they can boost Elsa with Moana, and it's gonna be terrible.
Mm-hmm. So
That's yeah,
Wait,
actually
it's
this
hard
deck is
matchup.
scary.
yeah.
Okay. Anto, so I'm hearing this is a personal question. It's like, do I play this deck or no? Anto, Amber Steel player, do you fear this deck? You're like super chill because you don't play any evasive. How do you feel about it? I know that the crab are pretty strong against Amber Steel. Elsas are pretty strong to exert your characters, but
Yeah,
how
but
do you
it's
feel?
only 2 crabs. Only 2 crabs, so manageable. And the evasives are an issue because their body is 3 or more in this deck, so
Mm.
I would need a lot. But I think it's
Manageable.
yeah, it's manageable with a Steel Sun deck. It's easier to win against this than a classic Ruby-Amethyst with Steel Song. That's what I feel.
Interesting.
Yeah, 3 ceases, 3 be prepared, less things to worry about to get rid of my board,
Yeah.
you know?
Great that Sisus get around the Pete. So you're like, okay, quest with everything, Pete. And then you're like, oh, Sisu.
Yeah, of course, it's
But you're,
always a problem. It's always a problem, but I
I'm
won't
sorry,
let
no
you.
Mauis.
Sorry?
No Mauis.
No
No
Mauis,
Mauis.
exactly.
Just nothing, no.
Exactly.
No Mauis.
I can run a lot. I can run a lot against
Yeah.
this deck if I manage to control the first turn. Okay? But I actually never played against, so it depends a lot against. If it's just a random guy doing net decking, I think it would be an easy win. If it's somebody like Gabriel or Luca, it will be a nice game.
Super.
Okay, let's
Thank you,
go
lads.
digging in this list of decks.
Spicy.
Oh, I love your expression, Gabriel. Come on.
It's extremely spicy. Yeah, I haven't seen Clarabelle in a while. Yeah, I think this deck is mixing so many game plans. They're playing like 2 Smees, so they are a little bit aggro. They're playing Clarabelle for late game. Ariel. I wasn't expecting to see that one in green purple.
Push
So yeah, it looks interesting.
Morph. Morphline as well. With the scene, the Tinkerbells.
Yeah,
Oof.
I mean Morphline in Tinkerbell, it's something that doesn't really surprise me in those colors because we kinda used to it.
Mhm.
But there are some cards
New
that I've
Beasts.
never seen in these colors.
Okay, this is very weird. This is I am not understanding the plan because it's discard, but with Clarabelle.
They took off the beast to, like, I think Clarabelle is doing a little bit what they want to try to do with beast
Okay,
within this deck.
but
Oh, it's like a draw engine, but it has a big body as well.
but you have Sudden Chill and Prince John. It's
Yeah, but
pretty weird.
you don't have Hypnotize. You don't have
You
Hypnotize.
don't
No
have
Hypnotize.
Hypnotize? No.
I think I feel like Sudden Chill here is not there for this card. It's
Uh-huh.
just a way to make the easy song to sing for
Oh,
the
for the
muses to
muses.
bounce, and also maybe a draw engine for Prince John
Mhm.
more than really a discard tool.
Yeah.
So a very
For this-
strong cost to a very strong
Yeah.
cost to, right?
I think like they're just like benefiting from Prince John drawing some cards, maybe questing for 2 at the end of the game, and that's it. I think they're not looking to empty their opponent's hand.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the muses and Clarabelle, it's fine together. If you manage to bounce everything back in their hand, you're gonna draw a bunch of
Oh
cards.
yeah, sure. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the only problem is the small Clarabelle is terrible. It's really extremely bad card to play.
Yeah.
But at least they don't have one drops, so it doesn't
Yeah, it's a
it
shift
doesn't
target and a one drop and a shift target. That's it.
but it doesn't hurt their curve, because they're
Mm-hmm.
nothing to play on turn one, so it's kind of free curve wise. Of course, it costs you a card, but if you're looking to refill your hand, it's not a bad idea, I think.
Oh, that's cool. Dextronic is telling us that the lore are a tournament series. This was the East lore. There already
Yeah,
was
there's
South
the
lore.
North.
Next will be the North lore. That's cool. We should do something like that also here in Italy.
I mean, you have the seasons.
Yeah, only in Bologna, but we want to get big and bigger and bigger.
North lore,
Yeah.
South lore. We do a tournament in Sicily.
Yeah. Oh, that's what in the
Great.
summer. Yeah. So I can go to take some tan on my head.
Put some protection. Both you and Luca.
Naples or Pop will kill us. You see my list? If they scroll down just a bit more. Okay, Dextronic, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, he was top 16, the only
Oh,
I mean, one of the
well
few
done.
There he is.
16.
Well done. Oh, the Yagos!
Dextronic. It's this one. Okay, Luca, what do you think about this list? And watch out, because the owner, the player, is in chat.
Probably the Iago choice is very smart in a evasive metagame of deck like green purple without chip mode for target him. It's a very interesting card.
Mm-hmm.
So the rest of the deck is classic.
Well, shout out to Dino, who clearly inspired the list with his team. We got a fun, Gabriel.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I've been talking to Dextronics since the first week of us playing the deck. He DM'd me about playing it, so we chatted a bit over it. Yeah, I'm super actually happy to see him perform that well
Nice.
with the leagues. Yeah, it was super great. I mean, it's one of. I mean, no, he's the only green purple discard in the top 16. The other one was not playing discard. I think was more aggro tempo based. So yeah, I'm extremely proud of having someone I could help achieving that high of our result.
Nice.
And of course, I
Professor
need to give
Dinu.
him, yeah, I need to give him big respect and big prompts for finding a extremely funny name. He named it Angry Birds. Yeah, which
Love
is
it.
like,
Love
yeah,
it.
it's a skill I didn't have. Like we tried to find some meme names
Oh
for the
god, there
deck,
are a
but
lot of birds actually.
Angry
yeah,
Birds is like top notch. I think
I think the
Atrata.
angriest bird is Iago. It's so mean. He's
Yes,
stomping.
yes.
He wants to be hasty.
There he is.
Yeah,
Just
you can
chat
see that.
Yago. It's a 4 mana inkable for 6 evasive vanish. Whenever this is a target of an action, you have to
Yeah,
banish it.
You
yeah.
have to discard it. Yeah,
But
you have to banish it. So it's weak to steal.
Yeah, it is.
But anyways, we're having good matchups against steal, so it's not that bad. Anyway, I mean you can always ink it. And if against non-steals, it's extremely good. If you're looking for a big body to challenge with, it can be played through Peter Pan, so you can benefit from through Peter Pan, but it can also benefit from Elsa exerting something, and then you have the challenge power of Iago that can deal with it.
This is
So
one
it's
of
super
my
great.
most hated card. I really hate
Yeah.
this
Lord,
card. I really hate it.
Lord.
No,
Do you
no,
have
no.
hate playing against it or playing it?
No, play against it.
Yeah.
If every time I go wide against a green deck and
Yeah, you're
saying,
getting
okay,
punished.
next turn I'll win. And then this
Vicky,
Ricky, right, Luca?
Yes, it's one of my favorite deck.
Yeah, I know.
He was playing two. You had two crickets in your discard list, Luca, right?
Yes, but after the lore league, I play three. I have played cricket. I have win on the spot.
Yes, it's crazy.
the fact
It's a
that he's
crazy
questing
good
even
card.
for 3,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Yeah.
bananas.
The body
A
is
body
good.
of 4.
Yeah, body of 4 is hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can even take down a 3/3s with quickie if you feel like it.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
and they
strong.
still have to respect it, so it does 2 for 1 a lot of times. Not more than 2 for 1, because if it's buffing your board and you're clearing it, like, it's insane. I
Yeah,
love when you have small Diablo down, the 0/0.
crazy.
Crazy! Drawing a
Yeah,
card and
it's crazy
something,
good, bro.
killing a fox. I killed a Maui on Saturday with a small Diablo
This
that was
was
damaged. The Maui.
maybe
It feels
the
good.
most skilled tournament after the bans, okay? After the ban list. And there was a lot of hype for the Amber Steel decks. Okay, Amber
Yeah,
Steel is
the
back,
Bank 7
Steel
is
Song
good.
is back. No top cut, right? No
Mm.
top 8, I mean.
Can we check the top 16 Amber Steel, Anto?
Yeah.
So the 2 versions, so we see what can we expect, because a lot of our lives is like even analyzing what we expect in the future meta and how the meta evolves, and analyzing it with like top players like you two guys. It's super beneficial for us and for everyone at home listening.
Yeah, this is pretty classic, actually. An aggro deck. We got Daisy Duck, four copies of Daisy. The Troubadour, which is very good because with Daisy and Lawrence and me, it makes Bianca costs only 4. So that's the strategy. For the rest of the deck, it's pretty much standard. Okay,
Anto,
nothing
do you
fancy.
see like the inclusion now of one of the bare necessities and one
Yeah, what's
greatest?
greatest? Yeah, it's an easy way to get
Interesting.
rid of shark. What's greatest, of course.
On top of the Zeus.
Yeah, but Zeus.
Or Zeus is not enough.
Zeus costs
Boom.
more.
Yeah.
It's a waste of ink, you know, if you don't have any character there. It's easier to have a 3-cost character in play ready to sing World's Greatest, and also the 3-cost, you know, you could play a Pete and then let him sing and waste only one lore, you know. Usually the character able to play Zeus, to sing Zeus, have 2 lores, so... And the bare necessities is a bit without the legs. A legless bit. So it's useful to have 4 of these iteration in Steel Song.
A personal question, Anto. How do you feel about the Bianca line? Would you consider as a crucial?
No,
Crucial
it's not
now
crucial. It's an option.
or is an option?
No, it's an option. It's an option. It's just an option, and you have to build something around her because she needs allies. Okay, characters which are allies to work, because you never want to pay her 6 her full cost. So you have to build a little bit around. Somebody is cutting the Lawrence right now for playing something else, but if you want to play Bianca, you need to play also the Lawrence. Okay, so it's an option.
Anto, even the 2-cost, the new 2-cost for that sings for 4 with the Rapunzel line. What do you think about that? Because we saw it a lot now. Instead of the other 2-cost 1/4 that doesn't resist.
Okay, you're talking about the Troubadour, right?
Yeah, the Troubadour instead of the.
I think the Troubadour took the place of Ursula, took Ursula place because it's a better card. Yeah, of course, it won't work as good as Ursula in combo with Rapunzel. That's fine, but it is harder to remove because that +1 resist helps a lot. Okay, so it's very good. And in the decks which choose to play Miss Bianca, it's needed.
No.
Interesting. Dinu, what do you think about this list or Amber Steel as within the meta? And then what do you think about against your type of discard?
I like Amber Steel in the meta game, but not those versions actually. I've tried and tested some Amber Steel online, but I felt like the classic Amber Steels are too heavy on uninkables. So this version might have many of
I
them
think
too.
this goes 1, 2, 3, 4.
16, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's too much. Sometimes
it's 16.
If I look at
16 as a good number.
When I play Amber Steel, I'm trying to go like 12, maybe 11 sometimes. And I managed to do so. Like the last 2 Amber Steels list I played were on 11 non-inkables. But yeah, you need to cut. You need to cut something. I mean,
but
we are talking about Amber Steel, not Steel Song, right?
Sorry, excuse me. Amber Steel, yeah.
Yeah, not Steel Song.
I mean, Steel Song. It's also Amber Steel Chorus, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I mean the aggro version.
The song version or the aggressive version.
Let me check.
Yeah.
No, I mean I have whole new worlds in the deck. I mean I have less songs. But still, I mean, I'm not playing Ariel, of course, because I don't have enough songs to hit.
Of course.
But I still have like, yeah, 3 whole new worlds, 4 Let the Storm Region, from Strait of Raging Fire. I can send you the list if you want
Yeah,
to
sure.
discuss it.
Let's
Maybe.
give it a look. Send it to
Absolutely.
I mean,
Discord.
I gave it some tries, like maybe 7 games online. It's great for now, but I don't know. I'm trying to work something out with new cards that I want, like Aurora.
Oh, I love that
Penny.
card. I started
I want to.
play around with her. It's a good
We were
card.
talking about it today, me and Anto, about like
Yeah, it's a good card.
I'm
Okay,
I'm selling you guys my surprise, like the surprise factor I have.
No, I don't want
I'm not
to.
holding
No.
it.
Don't. I
It's
don't
for
want you
you.
to
Oh,
spoil
yeah, we
this
can.
deck.
We'll
But
talk
you
about it
have it. You
offline
have
if
it.
you want.
You have it. It's for you guys. No, share it. It's fine.
Are you sure?
I'm more happy of people like enjoying it, trying it themselves. Maybe it's super bad actually, but
No. I love
at
this.
least like we can
I love this
see something
attitude.
fresh.
I love this attitude.
We can see
Oh,
something
look at
fresh.
that! Look at that.
Yeah,
There is a card that I
Oh,
personally.
Chifu.
yeah,
Shifu.
Shifu, it's crazy. Maybe it's bad. Maybe it's bad because it's weak to brawl. DKP is not playing brawl, so maybe it's not that bad. But the idea here, it's to I like Sven. Like I'm a big lover of Sven, so I was trying to do something with Sven.
Mm-hmm.
Shifu works amazing with Sven because like you can just quest for 3, then ready it, and they can do nothing about it. Also, Sven works really well with healing effects because sometimes I mean Shifu works well with healing effects because
Yeah.
sometimes they will just ping it a little bit, like let the storm region, putting 2 damage and leaving it there, since they cannot challenge it if it's ready, of course. But then you can benefit from there falling into pinging Sisu. You can pinging Shifu. You heal it. You quest for 3. Then you benefit from either resistance 1 with Penny or Rapunzel drawing effect. Also, something I really liked trying to put together is healing effect with Aurora.
Yeah.
And readying Bolt, because Bolt says you gain 1 lore for each healthy character when you ready it, but you can ready it through Sven. So
Okay. Yeah.
So good.
I don't know if it's great, but it's spicy, and I want to
Yeah,
see
but
more
one
lists
card
like
is missing. One card is missing from this list.
Yeah, there's no
Pete.
Pat. There's no
Huh?
Pit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no Pete.
I mean, it doesn't do anything. I mean, I'm sorry, but Pit just delays the problems. Just tells
Wow.
your opponent,
I,
yeah,
I,
I'm
I
just
want
gonna
I
Pit.
want this quote on a T-shirt. Pete doesn't do
But I mean,
anything, and on the
Pit is
back,
just
it delays
yeah.
problems.
Luca,
That's
are you this hard against Pete also?
If I don't see Pete, I am happy. So it's okay.
Yeah, but against Lucas' version it's a little bit different because he like he's trying to set up for the first 4 turns maybe, like with Diablo, Prince John, Muse, and then from turn 5 he wants to play only actions every single turn for the rest of the game almost. But against other decks, like against the main two problems of the metagame, which is Moyens, red, purple, and DKP's red blue, Pete is just asking for your opponent to play a location and to get in trouble.
And Gabriel, have you considered Champo instead of Pluto?
Yeah, it might be maybe better. I don't know. I mean, Pluto it's cheaper, so Pluto it's also a way to quest with Shifu faster. I guess. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. yeah, I don't think about it. Shampoo can be fine, maybe even bitter. I don't know.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love Champo since day one.
But if you scroll a little bit, you'll see there is songs in the deck.
Yeah. I looked at them. Okay, it's fine. Yeah. You are going to win that fast that you are not going to need Zeus or stuff like that, right?
I mean, this is, I don't know. It's just non-inkable, so it's so hard to justify playing Zeus. I really need. I'm only trying to put uninkables in a deck when I know the card is doing something in 90% or 80% scenarios. I don't want an uninkable that is sometimes just a dead card, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Like Daisy, you will always slam a Daisy. Whole New World, yeah, you can be fairly sure you will sing it.
Sure. I want to try this so bad.
I was thinking the same.
I mean, it's not easy to play. I don't even know if it's good.
Oh, I only play this color.
Something.
I only play these colors, Gabriel. I will manage.
Everyone that is in the chat that is from Anto's local, please
exit
forget
live
about
stream.
it.
No. I have my list. I have my list for tomorrow. It's here. It's ready. It's new. It's spicy. It's spicy.
A friend of mine was playing a similar version of yours, and he was including the small Rapunzel and the Rapunzel shift line. It was like full on healing.
God. Why?
Because he's crazy.
Okay.
But at the same time, you draw so many cards with the small with the there is a Rapunzel that says whenever you heal, you draw a card, isn't it? You see.
Yeah. But no. I remember it, but it's not that efficient. I think, right?
It's maybe hard.
Wasn't playing a whole new world. Wasn't playing a whole new world. Was a full on healing deck.
Okay,
I mean, I'm just playing Whole New World because I have like Aurora, Bolt, and Robin. I can
you can seg it with so many characters. Yeah,
it's insane all the shift line available there.
Let's go
How do you
take a
feel
look
about
to
this
the
one,
other one before wrapping
sure.
this up because it's pretty late. Okay, this is the other list, and here we see Naveen, which Kava, Andrea, consider one of the best yellow card in the game, which is, it's a very strong card. Oh, thank you. But the issue is the uninkable. It's an inkable. It's an inkable. And you already play so many uninkable in Steel Song, so I don't know.
But there's only 2 daisies.
Only 2 daisies, yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, that's manageable.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ariel shift line, because now it's playing two of them. Interesting.
I don't know. I could have understand the Ariel shift line. Yeah, maybe in before Irem, we told that gray present. Okay, that steel presence. So that 8 body is something you can say, okay, good. I put this here, and now it's your problem. You will not. It will not be easy. But now the red is coming again. You know. So, Luca, what do you think about it?
Ariel probably is good for now because the Sapphire Coil is not a playable card. So it's very hard to remove. But Steel Song is not the best deck for the moment, probably.
I know.
It's very not solid deck with a lot of non-inkable cards. and this is a problem.
But we are dreamers. We still some players. We are dreamers. We like to roll the dice. Okay, and we see Miss Bianca again. 2 world greatest for the same reason I said before, probably. But for the rest, pretty standard deck. I call this deck Amber Steel All In. Your deck of before, Gabriel. Yeah, it is. It is. It's Amber Steel All In.
It's all in.
Okay, guys, let's wrap it up. Martin, do you have any last question for our guests?
If you have a tournament tomorrow, which deck would you bring and why? First of all, Luca, tell me.
I have a tournament tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
And I'm not telling you which deck I'm going to. Ooh,
That's,
interesting.
The National League tournament. And I don't know which deck I would play. I will try the green purple. Seems funny, and I have my purple gray. I like it, but probably I will try green purple.
Okay, so
I love to change deck.
yeah, I'm not. I'm not going to. Gabriel, what about you?
I think green purple too. I mean, I'm confident in the deck. Might not be the best choice. I think that it was a great deck for a long time. It's still a top contender. Maybe I really like the red purple decks we saw, and I want to test those to try them out. But I think if tomorrow I have a tournament at 8 at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Yeah, I won't first time something out of nowhere. So I will still on green purple, and I think this is gonna be good enough.
What about you,
Perfect.
Martin? I will ask you the same question you asked.
I'll try to go back to the origins and make Ruby-Amethyst great again. What about you, Anto? Which deck would you consider playing if you have a tournament like in 5 minutes?
Hard question.
Or in a month, or in a year, or in like a decade?
Maybe I will just stream it from home right now. Okay, guys.
Those Amber Steel players. Those Amber Steel players.
Thanks a lot, Luca. Thanks a lot, Gabriel. And I
Thank you,
wish the best for your future tournament. And will you both come to Milan to play?
I will. I got my places. It was super close because the event sold out actually, which is super nice. So congratulations, guys.
Luca, what about you? Will you come to Milan?
No, Milan is very far from Rome, and so I skip this.
Oh, too bad. Well, wait you for the next one. So,
Sure.
thank you, Martin. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Anto Sulfo, for being Anto Sulfo, the best Amber Steel.
See
Thank
you
you, guys.
tomorrow on this channel for
Me,
the Goblin tournament. So, guys, watch out for the next appointment for the next. Okay, 10 seconds to the raid. We are going to see some gameplay from our friend Meister. So,
super.
go to say hello from Italy to him. Bye, guys.
And thank you very much. Bye. Good one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Let's wait for the ride to go.